You know what? You guys sound like just, you know, you want to fight? Let's fight. Let's fight. Let's go. Take you all on. Welcome back to Sly Cooper the Thieves. It has been a while, but we are back, and we are now heading to Canada. Everyone loves Canada. We're gonna face off against Jean Bisson and steal back his share of the Clockwerk parts. Happy Easter to everyone. It's Easter at the time of this recording, but when this comes out, it's definitely not gonna be Easter, but I'm still gonna say it anyway. Alright, let's get started.
Following the trail of spice shipments, we made our way up to Nunavut Bay, Canada, the secret hub of Jean Bisson's shipping empire. As a young man, he trekked across Canada to strike it rich during the gold rush of 1852. An avid prospector, he took some chances and ended up buried alive in an avalanche. Miraculously, the quick freeze kept him alive, and 120 years later, thanks to global warming, he thawed out. A product of his time, he dreams of taming the wild north, damming every river and chopping down all the trees, with progress delivered at the sharp end of an axe. Shipping spice for the Klaww Gang proved a lucrative way to bankroll his one-man war against nature, and yet, I have to feel a little sorry for him. He's just a normal guy from the 1850s. Back in his day, he'd be a hero, but today, he's a villain. Either way, that man's got more than his fair share of the Clockwerk parts. What a low-tech guy like Jean Bisson is doing with robot parts is a mystery. I almost don't want to know. But as always, it's only a matter of time before I find out.
Alright. Welcome to Canada, everybody. It's probably one of my favorite episodes in this game. Let's get started with some reconnaissance. Sly, you're up.
I've got a lead on the Clockwerk parts. Head through town and out into the wilderness.
Another 30 clue bottles for us to get. Nothing like the great outdoors. Trains, eagles, moose, and bears. All things that absolutely wreck your shit.
Rustic, but don't be fooled. It's the control center for Jean Bisson's trade empire. Sneak inside and raid his files. You're sure to find out where he keeps his Clockwerk parts.
Ransacking his files doesn't sound hard. Now, climbing up a sheer rock wall, that'll be a challenge.
You're in luck. Before Jean Bisson took over, this used to be a popular destination for rock climbers. Some of their old wall hooks are still around.
I'm guessing I just jump and hit the circle button to latch on.
That's right. And remember to lean back before you spring off the hook. You'll get more altitude.
Thanks for the tip. I'll give it a try.
Alright, let's do some rock climbing. Just lean back and whoop. Here we go. Cha. Knock knock.
Jackpot, Sly. That's Jean Bisson.
Looks like he didn't notice me come in.
Just stay out of sight and take a picture of each of his trade routes. They should narrow our search for his share of the Clockwerk parts.
All right, I'm on it.
Hello, Arpeggio here.
Salutations, Mr. Arpeggio.
Y'all got time to shoot the breeze?
Of course, for you, chum, always. Although must we communicate through that dreadful speakerphone?
Yeah, I can think better while my legs move. Pumps blood to your brain.
I'm not giving subtitles for this part.
Of course, one must keep blood in one's brain.
They,
But do tell.
they talk for like 5 minutes, so you can just listen along.
First off, are you still coming on schedule to get that Northern Lights battery?
Yes, we're well underway. My blimp should arrive at the end of the week.
Bullseye. For second, when you gonna give me a look-see at that Clockwerk brain of yours? I'd sure like to buy it off you.
Be sown, you covetous troglodyte. You've already got the lion's share of the parts. Would you take my meager portion of the robotic bird for your own and strip me of all my earthly pleasures?
Easy there, partner. You're all up in a lather. It's just that I found some real use for the Clockwerk parts I got. Why, I put 3 of them in the engines of my best trains. With those robotic doohickeys feeding the fire, them trains will run all night and all day. I call them my iron horses. Of course, I gotta keep the plans hidden. Stuffed them in my 3 trophy bass.
Sounds like you're making capital use of your share of the robotic loot. But for now, the Clockwerk brain stays with me on the blimp. Although, when I arrive to pick up the Northern Lights battery, I might be persuaded to give you a peek.
That'll do fine. By the way, you ready to giddy up into Perry for the final hoedown?
Yes, the blimp's hypnotism wavelengths conform to the specs drawn up by the Contessa, and Dimitri, before his unfashionable capture, did a bang-up job of distributing spice through his nightclub.
Sounds like all you're missing is some Northern Light electricity.
You're correct, sir. Yours is the final piece to the puzzle, the missing link. Once the battery is aboard, nothing will stand in the Klaww Gang's way. Paris will be ours.
Yeah, okay. So, I guess I'll be seeing you at the end of the week.
Right, farewell, Bison. Stiff upper lip. Ta-ta.
Alright, I was gonna let that play out. I stayed quiet because if I take a picture of this last one, it's gonna trigger Bentley talking.
Sly, did you hear that? Bison's hidden the Iron Horse blueprints in his trophy bass. Head for the fish on top of the fireplace and steal those plans.
You got it.
Excellent! Now get out of that cabin before you're spotted.
Yeah, I definitely don't want to stay here any more than I have to. He looks kind of muscular. Might break my back or use me as a toothpick.
After analyzing Bison's decorating techniques, I think we'll find the other trophy bass above the mantle in the 2 remaining cabins.
Yo, chill. Just trying to listen to Bentley. Bye-bye. Anyway, let's go to the other ones. Oh, you don't see me, you don't see me.
Yep, just like I thought. Get to the fish above the mantle and steal those blueprints.
Yeah, this one might be a little harder. Let's see if I can do this very stealthily. Nope, cannot. You weren't supposed to see me. Oh, just gonna take this and I'm just gonna leave. Hello.
2 down, 1 to go.
You know what? You guys sound like just, you know, you wanna fight? Let's fight. Let's fight. Let's go. Take you all on. Yeah! Fucked you up. Oh, this is where the vault is when we collect all the glue bottles, so make sure you guys remember that for me, because I'm probably not going to remember. That's a lie, I'll definitely remember. And the last one is all the way over here. This music slaps. It's like Canadian country-esque, but like with a sneaky like twang to it.
Be careful.
Attention all cabin guards. I've heard tell from the boys at Ponderosa Cabin there's someone been in my hidden blueprints. Everyone stay sharp. This ain't no summer camp. I don't pay you boys to lollygag while there's a thief in these parts.
Exceptional work, Sly. That's the last of the blueprints.
Bye.
Armed with all 3 blueprints, we should be able to isolate and track the Iron Horse trains through that satellite dish.
Top of the mountain, huh? Shouldn't take long.
Yeah. What every person says when they go mountain climbing. Alright, let's take care of this. Oh shit, a eagle.
This is great. We've got total access to the train's GPS system. It's all on my computer. Head back to the safe house. I'll crunch some numbers and give you and Murray the rundown. Thanks to Sly's efforts, we now know the location of all 3 of the local Clockwerk parts. 2 lugs and a stomach. Jean Bisson has grafted each piece to the engine in one of his Iron Horse trains. This improvement allows the trains to run all night and all day. We won't have the luxury of sneaking in while they're stopped. While they're in motion, the only way aboard is through a hatch on the caboose roof, which unfortunately has been locked down. These need to go. First, collect the spice gas from the balloons above town, and then land on the back of the caboose to blow off the locks. Once the way is cleared, I'll suit up and jump into Iron Horse number 1 while it passes near town. With some luck, we'll have the first Clockwerk lug in a few hours.
These missions are a bit more fun than the last 2 episodes. I think these are all Sly missions, so let's pick him. Gotta do... Beat it off. Pause the recording real quick because I had to adjust something, but I also forgot to show you what I bought in the Thieves store, so I'll just demonstrate for you. It's the Silent Obliteration. So that was a bad example there because this guy still kind of hurt me, mostly because I just hit the guy next to him. However, when I take down somebody now, instead of just hooking them up and then slamming them to the ground, it now will just make a void that they just kind of fall through the floor with. I'll show you. Again. Like this. And then no guards will hear the second part of that. Alright, let's go over here. See what this is all about. That's a train. Yay.
Sly, it's awful. I can't believe it.
Slow down, Bentley. What happened?
Murray, he went out looking for a snack and got captured by Inspector Fox.
Carmelita? She's here? Don't worry, Bentley. I know how to
Murray
handle her.
always snacking.
I don't know where she's locked up, Murray. I'm used to having all the facts.
Calm down. Carmelita's not cruel like the Contessa. I'll follow her without being seen. She's bound to check on Murray sooner or later.
Okay, that's a good plan. Just don't get caught too. I don't want to be alone again.
Be fine, buddy. Hey, Carmelita's here. You like her little beanie that does not fit her head at all, or any proportions? Hell, it doesn't even cover her ears. What were the game developers doing? Just silly looking. Anyway, we're gonna tail her. Take your time, Carmelita. I mean, I know where Murray is. He's right there. I just gotta wait for her slow ass to get here. Good job. Now we wait.
Hey, criminal. You doing okay in there? I know it's tight, but you won't get shocked if you hold still.
I'm okay. And thanks for that bag of jelly beans. I was starving.
Won't be long now. Once I bust the other members of your gang, we'll get out of here.
I'm grateful for the jelly beans and all, but aren't you on the outs with Interpol right now?
I'm an honest cop. Busting the Cooper gang will prove my innocence and show everyone that Constable Neela set me up.
You mean Captain Neela? I hear she got promoted.
Whatever. Just sit tight. I'm going to look for your pals.
Come on, Murray, don't rub it into her. That's just gonna make her angry.
Murray, I've come to break you out.
Fat chance. This thing is triple padlocked and Inspector Fox is carrying all the keys.
Come on, buddy. You know I'm an expert at pickpocketing.
She's tough, Sly. If you manage to get a key, you'd better run for it. Carmelita's sure to notice and chase after you.
Leave her to me.
That's like a little foreshadowing of what's gonna happen when I do this, huh? So now the tail mission becomes a pickpocketing one. Oh, thank you for the coins. Thank you. Whew. I'll return the favor now. Thanks for that key.
You can't sneak up on me.
Oh, yes I can. Oh, I fell in water. So this is gonna bring me right back to you, huh? Bye. Really need to stop doing that. Oh, I need to get health. Yeah, you missed. You missed again. Please, and steal another one, 'cause you're stupid. This is why you can't catch me. Holy shit, that hurt, and I have no health now, huh? Well, before we go and get her again, we need to get some health. Health? Health? Thank you. That should do it. I don't need a lot. I'm a pro. Hey, we're back for round 3. Oop, I missed. I'll take that.
I felt that.
Bye. Oh no, I fell in the water again. This is the 17th time I've done this. Bye. Oh, and then I died. I hate my life. Oh, well, at least he gave me progress for 2 of the keys. Where'd she go? How the fuck is she only over here? Okay. Yeah, thank you.
I felt that thief.
Okay, glad you felt it. I'm leaving now. Oh, really annoying. Alright. Murray, I'm to free you.
Thanks, pal. I was getting a Charlie horse standing in that box.
My pleasure. You know how I love to mess around with Carmelita.
Yeah, that's weird. See you back at the safe house.
It's not that weird, Mary. It's not that weird. Hey, let's go have some fun now. In the sky with a little bit of spice in the sky. Gonna play with some spice balloons. And it's all the way over there. Yeah, we might as well grab this one too. Right here. You know what I'm saying? And here.
Okay, Sly, we need to break into the Iron Horse trades, but the only way in, through the caboose, is locked. To blow the locks off, you'll need to collect the ultra-unstable, denatured spice gas from those balloons floating above town.
How am I supposed to get up there to collect the spice gas?
Murray's already commandeered this ice plane. Jump on its strut, and he'll fly you up to a good paragliding altitude. Oh, and strap on a special vacuum backpack. It'll automatically collect the spice gas after you've popped a balloon.
Sounds like fun.
Once you've collected enough gas, you'll have to land directly on the train's caboose.
Why directly on the caboose?
Denatured spice gas is very unstable at lower altitudes. Unless you land on the caboose, you won't have time to get the gas tank to the lock before it blows up.
So you're saying I either land on the caboose or get blown to bits?
That's correct. Chemistry can be a harsh mistress.
Alright, let's get going. This is a little challenging when I first played it. Because it's like, oh, if you fuck up, you're dead.
The spice gas is lighter than air. Popping balloons should keep you aloft.
Nope, it definitely will not. It also helps if the paraglider does work, though. You want to hit the paraglider at like the apex of the part. Almost there. One more.
That did it. You got a full tank of gas. Time to land on a caboose.
Just gotta aim it correctly here. Like that. Look at that cinematic shot with the eagle.
Back to the ice plane. 2 more cabooses to blow open.
And then we pretty much just do the same thing 2 more times.
Here we go again.
Sometimes you get a bad jumping point like this, and then it's kind of just fucked, so you just kind of reset it. Like so. Alright, this was better. I can hit that one. Just do your best to try and be grouped up with them. And that wasn't great, so really needed one more there. Unfortunate. Take a little bit more damage. I wish it started me at a better angle. It never really does, ever.
caboose and try for a landing.
I can still use them to get places I need to go, so... Cool. Alright, not too bad.
You're full up on gas. Target the last caboose.
Alright, we got this now. Boom, done. First try. Yep, nothing happened.
Yes, you guys did it!
Oh.
All the iron horse trains are unlocked.
Woo! Hi, Carmelita. I am leaving. Alright, let's go get a lung now.
According to this timetable, Iron Horse number 1 should be passing by any time now.
I see it. It's moving awfully fast.
Just jump on the caboose and go in through the hatch. Piece of cake.
Sound like that, right? Possibly go wrong. First try. Good job, Bentley. Clap, clap. Bentley on the train, gonna rob ourselves some stuff on the train. Good old country western train robbery. Just really winging this because I'm not really looking for the pattern. I almost died there. Oops, I got greedy, thought I was gonna make it. Hurt Bentley. Eagles! Shit, oh shit. No! Here we go. Oh, he didn't jump up here. There you go. Sleep, sleep. All right. And just stay right there. Stupid duck. Okay. I think I have a thing for this. Wow, survivor. I missed. Oh, I missed again. Bye-bye. See, we're not gonna get greedy that time. Just gonna do it correctly. Definitely do some sneaky moves. Oh, he's watching. What are we ever gonna do? I've just lost this here. Really, so I can get turn around. If I can do that. Good night, fellas. All right. And now we have ourselves a lung or a stomach. What is this? This is the lung.
Outstanding. Chalk up one strange robot organ for us, and one less Iron Horse train for John Bassan.
Go, Bentley. You fucking rule.
Things are going great. We've already stolen one of Jean Bassan's 3 Clockwerk parts. However, Iron Horse 2 and 3 are going to be a little tougher to crack. First, I'll need to hop aboard Iron Horse 2 and do a little preemptive RC chopper strike to clear out the air defenses. Once cleared, it'll be up to Sly to work his magic in the interior to get at that second Clockwerk lung. Murray, you'll need to trap some of the local bear cubs in order to unlock a nearby handcar. We're gonna need it to catch up with Iron Horse number 3. But don't worry, the cubs won't be hurt. Although I can't say the same for the guards.
Alright, that's one train down, 2 to go. Probably finish that next time around. For today, I'm going to end it, since it's been a little bit. And, hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you liked it, leave a like. Comment anything you want to say. Say anything, just keep it, you know, keep it nice, keep it clean. All that stuff. I don't expect really anyone to comment anything bad anyway. But, alright, I will see you guys next time. Thank you for watching.